Well, hello everyone. I guess we'll just go ahead and start with the assumption that Rez will join us once there's snow and power. Let them. That being said, we have most of the people who are here, and that's kind of what's important anyway. Don't have a place for their character to just wander in. So hello, everyone. How are we doing since the last time we got to play?
Sore.
Doing pretty good.
I hope everyone else is doing okay.
Did a lot of Christmas decorating.
We saw
I got
you
to
were
set up.
showing- Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that was really cool. I got to help set up my mom's little village thing when she asked for help. Couldn't do much because I'm not allowed to lift much more than 5 pounds, but hey, we're making progress.
Doing well as well. Work was not terrible today. It was great. Just feeling flip-floppy because of stomach. Made bad life choices and getting spicy food. My stomach was like, spicy, why? So, there's that. Otherwise,
Just a tad bit sick coming back from it, and it's not helping any sort of stress or anything.
and Max, who hasn't said anything, how are you doing?
Well enough. Feeling kind of seedy after, a massive bender yesterday, so that's fun.
Always.
You did this to yourself.
Did
I
this
sure did.
to yourself.
But I was
Has any-
obligated to. It was an 18th birthday, so I had to go hard.
Has anything fun arrived in the mail for you yet?
No, not yet.
Damn. I think it's supposed to arrive by like the 18th, so keep an ear out.
Alrighty.
Right, well, that being said, why don't we do a recap from Once Upon a Time Ago? Who would like to cover that? Everyone step up at once.
Well, I did it last time, but I guess I can do it again. Oh, shoot, it's been a couple weeks, and I went through medicines. Okay, brain, work with me.
We
So-
stormed into the basement after. We stormed upstairs, took the brother captive, Thirstwell. We took Thirstwell captive, and started after defeating his guards. Took him down towards the basement, found spined devils, and I died.
Pelted with spines. I tried to save,
Stabbed
but
through
I
the heart.
could not.
It's still technically shot through the heart.
Nah, the thing stabbed me with its pitchfork.
Oh, that's fair. It did. You didn't get spined.
Yeah, it had to crit me, so it had to fly into melee for it. It stabbed me.
It didn't have to crit you, but it did.
Actually, I think he had to get a crit to get.
Yeah,
the
in order
death
to
save.
kill me
I
there.
trust Morph's dice well enough to have let him die anyways.
I mean, that's fair, yes. My dice were going to kill me. They did get me that first failed save.
It's an auto crit when they're helpless and the attack is made within 5 feet.
Yep.
I learned stuff.
aware. Yes, melees are instant crits, and you will die. But that being said, a new hero will appear when thematically appropriate.
Guys, there's only 3 of us plus an NPC, and we are beat to shit.
Technically,
In the
2 NPCs.
first room of the
First
dungeon.
roll for it.
And yes, we pick up shortly after you all finish this battle and come to the realization that Bastion is dead, you all have that moment to catch your breath, and Thirstwell looks over from the bled-out corpse and says, "My, you can't even keep yourselves protected. I'm very
And
worried
then
for
Nail
my
slaps him
well-being."
very, very hard.
Make a wisdom save, please.
Having my sheet open would, be a good idea. Wisdom save, did you say?
Yes, sir. You lift your hand up and attempt to strike him, and then the urge to be violent towards Thirstwell passes.
He raises his hand, goes for the slap. His fist kind of his hand twitches a bit. Then he, curls his fingers and just points at him. Shut up.
Oh, my, aren't you getting angry?
I put the gag back on.
Careful that you...
Thanks.
So what's
Nail
he...
kneels down to Bastion and kind of, "Sorry, buddy," he says, tapping him as he also steals his longbow.
Oh no. Yes.
I'm going to shave Bastion's mustache.
Yeah. There is a moment of solemn quiet as the mustache is preened from his face.
The hell?
Oh, please
looked
go
it-
on.
I
There's
looked it
also
up
a
for
sack of
the first
100 gold from the other brother.
I hold it up to Thirstwell and I say, "For your brother." And I'm also going to take the 100 gold that he also took from Avernus.
Thirstwell kind of looks at it and he's like, "What do I want with a mustache?"
It's for your brother. Didn't I tell you I'm working with him?
If you were working with my brother, you would kill these fools and release me.
I put the gag back on and make sure it's tighter this time. And then I'm gonna go over to Bastion and kind of kneel down and kind of put my hand on him and lean down and just tap my forehead. I'm sorry I failed you. I won't let you die for nothing. I'll make the city better. Like you wanted. Then I'm gonna scoop up his body and just kind of walk him over closer to the entrance and just kind of lay him down so he's kind of laying out more respectfully. I'll come back for you.
And then they the hell.
We're just a couple of steps behind him. Nail, you look pretty beat.
Take out, shoot, do I have one or two left? Two. So I take out one of the healing potions. I take out both, and I just hand one to Nail, one to
You cut out one to Nail and one to
Val.
I push her hand away. I don't need it. I'm good, thank you.
I hand it
Yeah.
to, I'll hand it to, Rhea then.
Rhea looks at it and she says, "Oh, there's no need, but if you're certain you don't need it more." She looks hurt, but in a comparison of health, she looks better off than you do.
Save it then, for a crucial moment.
Shouldn't you consider your own well-being? You're no good to anyone dead. Even I can realize that.
She has a point.
I'll reach out and place a hand on her shoulder, and I will give her 5 points to lay on hands, and I'll take the potion myself.
So are there any doors to this place?
There are a couple of doors. One here, and one here. If we want, I can give you the full room description again, since it's been a while.
Yes,
Let me
please.
that up. And the... Not sure why it starts there if it's a totally base, but it's fine. Four stone pillars brace the 10-foot-high vaulted ceilings of this dry cellar, the walls of which are lined by a dozen barrels on wooden braces. Half the barrels have brass spigots tapped into them. The room also contains 2 stacks of wooden crates, one in the middle of the room, another by the south wall. But yes, in addition, there is a door to the east and west, roughly in the same position of where you are, or of where you can see them facing.
I'm gonna check out the crates. See if there's anything in them.
Okay. When you go up to the crates, there are a few of them that did burst open from where the spine devils had been hiding from. But when you go and inspect them, the ones in the middle and, of course, along the south wall, since I know you're going to get there, they don't have anything very interesting in them. Candles, oil flasks, incense, and rat traps. The barrels along the walls, the western and eastern walls, contain water, and the northern barrels contain wine.
Should we keep going?
Hold up a sec. Did you just say you found some oil flasks? We can still go with the Molotov cocktail idea, I think.
Rhea kind of raises an eyebrow. We're underground. Or did you?
Well, you never know when
afterwards?
you might need a Molotov cocktail.
Would I know if these devils, if spine devils are... Would I know if devils in general are resistant, or any that are not resistant to fire?
They make a religion check.
14.
13. It's a bit broad, the question, but you do know that there are some devils that are resistant to fire. The devils you fought this particular instance, since you kind of left it open, they Sorry. There are a good number of them that are immune to fire. And then they also have additional resistances on top of them being supernatural creatures from another plane of existence. So it is safe to assume that fire probably will not hamper a creature of hell.
Fire's not going to do much against devils. People maybe, but not devils. Not most any that I know of.
Could be a good security blanket.
My sword wasn't really cutting through these things like I wanted it to. I think it's safe to say that they're
quite durable. My sword is sharpened every night, and I too was struggling to deal real lasting blows against them.
If we run into any more devils, we'll have to focus them down one at a time, so we don't lose anyone else. I'm gonna check brain work. I'm gonna check. Shoot.
You need help? What can we...
Yeah. My brain just shut down and suddenly I can't remember anyone's name. Character names.
Whose character?
Morphs.
Bastion.
Bastion, thank you. My head just completely...
He's only been dead minutes. And already he's forgotten.
I mean,
what's your question, hun?
I wanted to check if there was anything valuable mechanically that could help us in this dungeon.
Well, that's an ambiguous...
Any potions, any usable items.
His gold.
You took all his gold.
No, I took the gold he took from Amric.
Okay, so yes, you have currently listed on his inventory are 2 healing potions. Stares at Bastion.
I drank one of those.
Oh, you're not doing.
I should be down one.
Not doing very good inventory keeping. There is also a potion of Dragon's Breath.
I will. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I thought Lily called dibs on that.
There were 2 of them.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
Okay, I'll take both of those. So
Outside of that, his gear seems fairly mundane.
Anything better than my gear?
No.
Alright.
All mundane.
I'll take the money so devils don't come by and steal it.
And so you loot your friend. He had on him 57 gold and 1 electrum.
The fuck?
Lucky electrum.
Curse you, Rain. Curse you.
You're dead, you can't complain.
Yes, I can!
I wanna poke my head through this door.
Okay. That door... you find that door is not locked. You creak it open and take a peek inside. You find... more than 200 corked bottles of wine are displayed in 7-foot-tall wooden racks that span the west and south walls. Empty wooden crates are stacked in the middle of the room.
I'm gonna check out the wine.
Alright.
Does it look like it's good wine?
Yeah, you want to spend some time looking it over?
Sure, everything in the room.
Okay. You look it over, and 17 of the bottles contain fine wine that are about 10 gold pieces each per bottle on the market. And the other wines on display are more common vintages, which are about 1 silver per bottle.
I'm gonna take 2 bottles of wine each.
So 2 fine, 2 common.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so just mark them down, 10 gold and 1 silver, respectively.
What about the crates in the middle?
Those are empty crates.
Well, looks like a dead end back there. It's just a wine cellar. But it looks like it could be a good place if you still wanted to take that rest, Lily.
I think you're all right. We don't really have time. Let's just be careful and move quickly. And hopefully quietly.
Who would like to take point?
If you want to scout ahead, I'll take point. And that way I'll be close behind. Dale, if you can watch your flank. And Rhea, where do you want to stand?
I can go wherever is needed. Feeling quite durable still. Just keep in mind that Nail was keeping up our light source. Which, by the way, I should extinguish. Can't see light anymore. His light has gone out.
Well, remember your sword is glowing for about an hour. Well, 55 minutes now.
That's true.
I'll take the lantern and hand it to...
Somebody else is glowing. Is that you, Nail?
Yeah, I think, glowing sword.
Did we give you a glowing sword? No,
Do you want a glowing sword?
You have 40-20 on you for some reason. You have your lantern out?
Oh, that
I'm not sure.
40-20 is a torch, I think. No, it's a light spell.
Okay.
No, I think it's a light spell and a torch. Sorry, I would need water.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and fix that because you definitely didn't have one on you.
I cast light, he has it now.
Okay, now he has it.
No, I will... Nail, do you have something small you want me to light up? Something you can keep hidden.
A set of manacles. That's perhaps one of the smallest things I have.
Rhea
Also
just keeps her
arrows.
sword out.
I hand Lily a pitten.
I will cast light on these objects and return them. Now,
You
keep
can
them hidden.
only cast light on one object, so once you
It's a cantrip.
Yes, but you have to read the spell.
Oh.
I don't need light.
The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it at action.
Okay then.
Yeah, and ideally, I'll be anywhere where Rhea is, so it should be fine.
Well, I'll give the lantern to you anyway, just in case.
Is that what you're doing then? Are you having a lantern out?
I won't have it out.
Okay.
I'll just rely on Rhea's.
Okay. And Rhea will keep the light.
I
So,
guess I guess I'm gonna poke my head out the door, see what's out there.
Alrighty.
Is there like a burlap sack laying? Are these like?
Those are boxes.
Oh, okay. Are there any burlap sack? Oh.
Alright, so nope. So this opens and the smell hits you before you're able to see it, but it is very much a sewer access, and the stench of the sewage is pretty bad. It seems like the door was keeping a lot of it out, but you do see that there are hanging lights that are lit, dimly lit, and illuminating the pathway along this corridor, hanging over the small runoff outlets for the sewage water, and they seem to go every 20 or so feet. Are you guys actually able to see those lights?
Yes. They look like little green cogs.
Mm-hmm. But I was just wondering if the light sources do.
It's lit up on my screen. I'm gonna go to the end. And is there anything down the hallways? Any?
Yes.
I don't know.
as
Bad
you,
guy?
as you peek around the corners, you see that the pathways go, and I'll put you forward just because I know that you're peeking and not actually stepping out that way. You see that the pathways go on to the north and south for some time. To the north, it breaks west. You see that there are little alcoves for where the sewage water itself runs in, and further south, it breaks east and west.
Do I see any of those devil things or anything that?
Nothing seems to be on the prowl.
Alright, I will go back and I will tell everybody. There are light sources out in the sewer. It goes to the north and the south.
Alright.
It's the only thing we might need to stop.
If I can surmise, it probably goes in some kind of a circle or square shape.
Is there anything left of the Spine Devils, out of curiosity?
Oh, they immediately exploded and were banished back to their plane.
Okay. I scoop up some more of the ashes then.
Which is a real bummer. Apparently, according to that creature loot, you can make their spines into a dagger, a magic dagger.
That is a fun book. I bet they... You know what? They might not turn into, like, ashes. And... Anyway.
Do we want to go
Okay.
north or do we want to go south?
I'm sorry?
Do we want to go north or do we want to go south?
We don't really have any map of this area. No, wait, yes we do. We're gonna move over, loosen Thirstwell's gag. What's north and what's south down here?
Oh, I would be caught in the sewers. My constitution could not handle such a thing. You're not really planning to go in there, are you?
I've seen that pillow. I think your constitution is a little better than what you let on.
Oh, aren't you a minx? No, that's not quite what I meant. I meant that if I catch the plague or something from the fecal matter, I would not hold up.
Well then walk carefully. What's north and what's south?
As I said, I do not go into the sewers. My bodily constitution cannot handle such things.
Alright. I put the gag back on.
He mentioned the plague. Can I make a real mediocre medicine check to see if that's
Certainly.
actually a thing?
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Just looking at Thirstwell, he's a very sickly, frail individual. He might be exaggerating, but it also looks like if something down here did get him sick, his chances of survival are pretty slim.
Okay.
Like, it looks like a stiff breeze could kill him.
Alright. Should we move?
Out?
Do you want to be 30, 40 feet ahead of us and we'll follow behind?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go down the corridor to the south, very stealthily.
Yes, quite stealthily.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna look down the corridor.
You see that this passage opens up to the east, but it looks like there was the end of like construction or a cave-in, but the wall just ends abruptly here, and then there's another one of those drainage alcoves that trickles the water in. There are clear walkways for you guys to take, so that you don't have to actually step into the sewage muck. So it is an easy enough place to traverse. As you're coming around this corner, you see that there isn't any light here for some reason, but there is some illumination emanating down this way again.
Okay, I'm still keeping an eye out for if I can spot any things coming out of the shadow.
And I'm just gonna I'm just peeking around the corner and waiting until she's a comfortable distance away that I feel I would not give her away, and then we'll follow behind.
And sure enough, you see that a little further ahead, there is a door, and then the passage opens up once again.
Really thinking that I went far enough back to go back to the party and let them know about the door and the passage and the dead end.
Alright, well, let's try the door. Be careful.
Maybe I shouldn't take... Okay, I'll check the door. But I'm not going in the door.
That's fair. Just make sure it's not, like, trapped or anything.
Yep, I'm gonna check for traps, and I'm gonna check to see if it's locked.
Alrighty. Right up there beside you. Ooh. I'm gonna investigate. I love that it doesn't give a description of the room. Alright. So, you check this door and you find that it is locked.
Is it trapped?
No.
I'm gonna try and unlock. Hold on.
This is why your stealth is so low. Your phone starts to ring.
Yeah, her phone goes off right as she's sneaking up to attack the monster.
Sorry, it was my mom.
It's okay.
That's fine.
I'm gonna try and unlock it.
All
My
right.
feet.
Dido, your dice this entire
know.
game.
They're very fickle today.
Until you need to murder people, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I should have been an assassin. I rolled great when I played an assassin.
You try picking the locks of this iron-clad door and find that you are not able to correctly, jimmy the tumblers and hold them in place. But it doesn't give for you.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the group. The lock was a little more advanced than I could handle, so it's locked. Someone will have to try and break it down.
Alright,
Sure it.
I take out set of keys that I got off of the guards. I'm gonna start trying those.
Nail follows closely behind and takes out his sledgehammer, eagerly awaiting to see if the keys actually.
I'm gonna
Please no.
take Thirstwell's chains.
Okay. So Thirstwell will stay behind you. How many of these keys are you going to try?
All of them.
Okay. You take your time going through these keys. It's not a quiet process. You slide it in, turn it, there's a clank, then it jams up, and it doesn't budge. You slide it back out. You try the next one. It does the same thing. Every time you try a key, it's not quiet. As we all know, trying to stealthily put keys into a lock is never a quiet task as it rolls over the tumblers. But as you get to the last key, not a single one of them open it up.
We might have to go around the other way.
Or we go straight through it.
That usually doesn't go well.
Hey, 1 out of 3 times it hasn't went well. I like those odds.
And then there's the sound of a lock turning. And as the door starts to slide open, you see before you...
And draw my sword and take point.
Well, hold on. You don't get to do anything as I'm narrating. A broad-shouldered figure with purple skin and a beard of writhing snake-like tentacles stands in the middle of a now opened room lined with iron doors. It has a tightened grip on a glaive as it glares at you through the darkness. "You're not supposed to be in here," it growls, and will roll initiative.
No, not one of them.
What you see is...
Oh,
Yep.
sure, I can
You can roll
roll
well
a good
now.
initiative.
I know what that does.
So, are we fucked?
If it hits us, maybe.
Also, I'll go ahead and morph on the map too. He is technically here.
Oh, actually, if it hits any of us but Valkyrie,
Really not.
I think.
You're really not supposed to know what these things do, or share it with people.
I mean,
while
okay,
we're
sorry,
playing. Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, yeah, it's on secret. Hate having to fix this every time we play. Where was... Okay, so then we need to account for Rhea. A Veteran. That over. Don't need Bastion Sheet anymore. There. This can close down. Initiative tracker. There. This down. Pop it there. Orbit. Orbit right there. Alrighty. Sort. Nail, you have the lead.
I do. Man, I never remember what grappling does, and I always get horribly disappointed when I actually check what it does.
It reduces movement speed.
And yeah, that's it.
Yep.
It kind of like, you'd think being grappled would make it a little bit harder to attack, but
It used to. Old
After-
D&D.
After you grapple, though, you can
You're
use
roboting.
another.
Oh, maybe it fixed itself.
After you grapple, though, you can use another attack to restrain, but it takes a moment unless you have 2 attacks and you succeed on both of them.
So it's an athletics check followed by another athletics check, contested by them to grapple and then restrain.
Yeah,
And they
but
are free to continue acting as normally while you grapple them. All you do is hinder their movement speed.
unless you have the feat, then you can do it as like a bonus action.
But now we're going to focus on what Nail can do.
Well, technically, I could do both actions in one turn as I still have my action surge,
Yes.
but I put it to the group. Just hit it very hard, or do I try and see?
Or try to what?
Or try to CC him.
It's up to you.
Uh,
I think we're better focusing it down, but that's my opinion.
Nail will run up. Would I be able to get through the door and go to there? Or is he kind of blocking?
Oh, you can get through there. I don't know why
Okay,
they
cool.
designed that door like that, but...
Yeah, I'll get up and get all the way around him too. Then I'll just fucking try and wail on this guy. Ooh, tasty.
Wow.
Alright. Also, if you're hoping to set up a flank there, that's not going to be possible. You won't be able to do it.
Yeah,
in
I
the
kind of
doorway.
figured as much.
Okay. But the crit will work. And so, as you lead the charge with your one-handed swing, you find that the strike doesn't... it meets more resistance than you expected.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And but it's still a blow that catches it off guard and hits it quite hard. So that's that. Also, I don't know why it has its AC ported correctly. That's fixed. Oh, it actually has a lot of things. What? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to check something here. Because I'm fine with what they have, but it's not what is right.
Altered monster, maybe?
But it doesn't give any context to why. So I have to believe it's an error. Because it doesn't... Normally, if it's altered in for some reason, it'll tell you why.
Yeah, that's fair.
This just isn't right. But it's still a hard hit, Nail. You caught him and you crit him off guard.
Very nice.
Yes.
And then I'll action surge, and I'll try and hit him.
Okay.
Ooh,
Jesus.
Wow.
tasty.
All
Why
right.
can't I roll like that?
Hey.
Not as good for the damage front, but that's alright.
That's a lot of ones.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of ones and twos. And
Three and a
threes.
two.
That's all you
2
rolled.
ones.
Ones, twos, and threes.
But you know what? This sheet also
Well,
has
it's
it that
kind of
way.
to be
It must
expected
not
when
be.
you're rolling 2 d4s. The d8s are disappointing though.
Eight. Now it's messed up even more. Hold on 1 sec. Again. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, what? Maybe it isn't wrong? World? So just full disclosure, something a moment ago had its health listed over like 100 HP, and its armor class at a number higher than what it normally is. Not unhittable, but just slightly higher. I've looked it up on Roll20. Roll20 has it just like on the Roll20 compendium. It's listed the way that it is supposed to be, but not what was on the sheet.
Mistake on roll 20, I guess.
I'm starting to wonder. Bearded Devil. I'm just gonna check another source. That's not. Where's Orc Pub? Orc Pub's pretty good.
What? Fact checking? Who dis?
Yeah. It's very strange that getting these weird numbers. Okay. So something on Roll20 was messed up, and now all the outside sources are saying what was on the token and not the sheet were correct. So I'm gonna fix that. Get it back to where it was listed. So, because for some reason, what was written on the Bearded Devil's sheet didn't match up with the token. And so I was trying to fix the token, except everything is like, no, that's wrong. But you had this much health, and Nail, you hit it for 21 and 12. Yes, okay. So I'm going to reduce that appropriately. B minus that. Okay. Also kind of anticlimactic considering how badly you hit it. Yeah, alright. So you take 2 turns. You take 2 turns wailing on this devil. It looks genuinely surprised that you rushed in and started beating on it pretty mercilessly. And it's just kind of like, is that the best you've got? Kind of thing, because it's a devil trying to seem tough. And you position yourself. Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Right. Val.
Focus fire. Make sure Thirstwell doesn't escape.
Is there a way that I can still shoot my bow and this guy not mess me up?
That thirst will not mess you up?
Yeah, like, is there something I can, like, can I, drop his chain, shoot my arrow, and pick it back up or something?
Absolutely. He's not on the initiative. I'm not gonna have him run.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just keep his chain tied to your.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Alright.
shoot the guy.
From where you are, you fire a hidden shot, and it hits.
Oh,
Not a strong hit, but it hits.
then I'm gonna take a step back, just over here, and, do my bolt from the grave and hide.
You were not
Here we
hidden.
go again.
Yep, you were not hidden when you fired, so those do not hit. Which is good, because you probably would have killed him.
That is not good.
Now this boy can do a turn.
Yes, please explain how I die horribly.
Well, it looks at you, and it says, "Impressive. I might bring you back as a servant in hell." Then... Oh! I see what the problem was. That's a barbed devil, not the bearded devil. Bearded devil. There we go. So... He gets to make... he gets to make an attack with his glaive, and then with his beard. Fucking metal.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah. So, he's gonna lead with the glaive attack. Which I
And I'm down.
That is a 20 to hit. If the target is a creature other than an undead or a construct, I will need a con saving throw from you. Well, hey.
God.
You don't save. So we'll slap this condition effect on you. Flap. Infernal wound. Yes, you now have an infernal wound. 5 points. Hit points. Start of each of his turns to do infernal wound. Each time the devil hits the wounded target, the attack, the damage dealt by the wound increases by 5. Jesus! Any creature that takes an action to staunch the wound with a successful medicine check, the wound also closes. Target receives magical healing. But you do take 13 slashing damage, and then you do not take that point of damage until the start of your turn, and it will happen with your death save. So keep that in mind. Do not roll a 1.
Goody.
That
That damage wouldn't be a crit, though. I don't think.
No,
So it'll only be 1 death
it'll only
save.
be 1. So do not roll a 1, because a 1 on your
Yeah.
death save is 2 fails.
Good point.
So it drops you. It chuckles. It's like, yes, good. 1 more for the mistress. And it saunters over, and it says, and you two. It whips out with its beard at Lily.
Mm-hmm.
Beard.
Miss.
11. Huh. Beard also does cool damage, but it tries to whip its beard back and forth, and it doesn't hit you. But it is your turn.
Yep. Flank.
Flank, flank. 19.
Yep. So I whip around. I'm gonna like jab my sword into it. Is he still standing?
Yes.
Cool. I say. No, I've got no catchphrase right now. I just blow him up.
Oh.
Smite, 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 smite.
Smite, smite, some more, smite it all the day. Yeah, smite it up, girl. Okay.
10 slashing, 18 radiant. I just say, just go back to hell where you belong.
Go back to hell. So you dealt. This is reduced. And then Radiant takes its full brunt. And so you drop down this sword slash, and as the regular cut hits him, he kind of laughs as it doesn't do anything. And then just like the searing holy radiance hits him, and he's just like, ah! And his like beard rises up like a bunch of angry snakes as you slash him, but he is still standing.
God damn it! All right. I stayed up.
I think you're done.
Yep.
Alrighty. Rhea, tag team with you. She brings her short sword in, or long sword in, two-handed. Swoop. Okay. And swoop. 15. 15 will hit. And so she cuts it for 3. As the resistance reduces. But the two of you trade blows with it and bring it down. Ale, moment of truth.
Let's go for fucking 3 in a row. Come on, baby. Shit.
Oh. Well, hey, it's not a...
Alright.
It's not a 1. So, what that means is, as that turn kicks in, there's a sizzling sound from around the door as you take more damage, and there is an additional failed death save.
Alright, I know what I gotta do next turn.
Wow.
I'm gonna come back around the corner.
Please take it
Try
down.
and shoot him again.
Okay. Oof. Okay.
Bonus action, hide, bolt from the grave. Hopefully this one will hit.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Finally!
Now just don't whiff the damage. Wow, okay.
You get sneak attack on this.
That is her.
That is my sneak attack.
I shouldn't have said anything, because you were one off.
We can pretend that my first 21 actually rounded down to 11.
I could. The bearded devil will take this time to swipe it. Rhea? Actually, no. You annoyed it. It's gonna swipe at you, Jay. And it will be a 21 to
Yep.
hit.
Yep,
Okay.
okay.
So it is 13, and I need a Constitution save from you.
Motherfucker.
So, you will also take 5 next round.
His glaive attacks are on point. Is it for max damage both times?
Wow. And then it's going to whip around with the beard at Rhea. For 9. Of course it's a 9. She manages to duck that. Lily, you're still standing. But you take 5 points of
And-
damage. As it
Yeah,
burns.
and I'm about to.
You'll be fine for a round.
Fuck. I can't get to nail now, because if I run, I'll die.
Don't run, I got you. As long as he doesn't fail as long as he doesn't roll a 1, I can get there in time.
I will die at the end.
He will take
start
a
of
point
next
of
turn
he will take a point of
unless
damage.
I roll a 20.
Yeah.
So
So-
I have a 5% chance to live unattended.
Here's your options. You can risk the opportunity and hope that he doesn't get you. You can stay there and hope that Rhea can make it. Because actually, that's plausible. You know that he's on his last leg. If you bring him down,
Yep,
Rhea can run for it. She just needs to not fail her check that she is not trained in.
Fuck!
Okay.
God damn it.
Did... Shit, you took the potion, you didn't give it to her.
Mm.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass this over to you now. As there's just... There isn't any way to save you. There you go. New character sheet. Rhea grits her teeth and takes a swing. God bless it. Oh wait, flanking. 18. She manages to drive her sword into it, and it goes down. Nail.
Roll that fucking 20.
Oh, I mean, hey, I'll give it to you.
Ah!
Oh, bloody hell.
Ah! If I was level 6, my fucking brutish durability would kick in, rolling at least a 1, putting me at 20, saving my life. Shit.
I'm sorry, my dude. If it was a nat 20, I would have definitely given it to you.
So close.
But you fizzle, and you fizzle out. You have a new sheet.
Where'd you put that?
It should have been available to everybody, but I don't think it did it. Nope, can be. Oh, yeah, it's just the Vorreed Approver.
Okay, cool.
NVN by Max and string bot. There we go. I did that backwards.
Damn my rolls, man.
So here's the thing of that though. If you have a character idea right now, I can drop you right in this room because that's what I'm doing with Morph.
Nothing at hand. I'll just have a look through my files. Give me a...
Okay. When Rhea takes the swing working alongside of Lily, she manages to behead the demon, and it does the kind of thing where it's like its head flies up and it's giving like a victorious chuckle despite its defeat, and its head stays longer than its body. Its body burns up and bursts in a bit of sulfuric cinder, and then its head up in the air also bursts, and she catches her breath and she says, "Where's Nail?"
I just collapse to my knees and I'm panicking, like hyperventilating, like, as like the wounds like fizzling, and I'm rapidly trying.
Yep, hold on. Val, you have a turn to do something.
Yep, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna stay on
try
initiative
and-
until your thingy stops.
I'm gonna drag Thirstwell along with me. I'm gonna go over to Lily and I'm gonna attempt a medicine check.
Also, Morph, I am going to say that given your line of sight, you cannot see him. And
I have the special invocation. I can see I can see through my familiar no matter what. Or I don't have any find familiar limit.
You did not have your familiar available to you. You were captured and placed in prison.
Okay.
That is why you are in a cell. We are living in this. Medicine check. You managed to staunch the burning, and she doesn't fizzle the next round, which will take us out of combat. And as everything goes quiet, Rhea asks the question, "Where's Nail?"
I hold out the healing potion for them and grab Thirstwell's change, and I just say, "Go get him, go."
Who's the potion for?
Just anyone to take it.
Rhea
I guess I'll
rushes.
take-
Yep, the two of you rush in, and Rhea's speed slows to a halt, and she kind of drops her sword and falls to her knees down in front of Nail. She looks very solemn, and she says, "Oh dear, this is not good." As the sounds of people entering the room, Solace, you can hear them very clearly, and Val, you see that there are 4, 5, 6. There are 6 cells lined up along this room. They have heavy wooden doors that have like the little window slit cut into them that are barred with 4 iron rods that will keep them from, reaching their hands through and stuff. But as you guys poke your heads, or as you guys come inside, from the northern one, a man steps forward and says, "Excuse me, if you are here to let us out, I would be more than happy to help you with whatever you are doing."
Can you bring people back from the dead?
You see a man, a dark-haired, dark-skinned Kalimshite, whose beard is dyed red at the tip. He frowns and shakes his head. He says, "Alas, my lady, I am not one versed in the healing arts. I am merely a scholar, and I do not possess such an ability." Another voice of a more elderly woman pokes her head around the corner too, and she's like, "Don't listen to Fisk. He's all bluster. If he were able to do something, he would have done it by now. It's the other one, off in the corner. That's the one you should have tried to find first."
Damn it, why didn't you roll initiative more?
I can't see
He can't.
shit.
He can't see what's happening. There was no way for him to reach you.
If I could have seen the big room, I would have. And Ren is telling me my familiar is not here, so I can't.
I'm gonna pick up. Did any cell keys drop from that guy as he burned?
As a matter of fact, they did. There is a band of iron keys lying on the floor and nothing else.
I'm gonna scoop those up. Drag Thirstwell in and look around. Still shivering, and then I see Nail and damn it.
He will come back as a better person.
I'm gonna. Can I borrow one of those pigeons?
I hand her a pin. I hand her 5. Wait, how many do?
I'm going to. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna wrap the chain around my belt so that Thirstwell can't escape.
Okay.
He is on a leash.
He may or may not be into that.
Why did you have to run in first?
I hit it very hard.
Oh
Hit it
god,
very
you're
hard
alive,
twice.
alright.
His
You are now
ghost
haunted
gives you
by
a
the
thumbs
voices.
up. Worry, it'll be fine. Thumbs up.
Who said that?
His ghost.
Oh.
Lily, would you like me to hold the frail one while you open the cells? I stroke Thurswell's cheek with the back of my hand.
Oh dear.
I'll hand her the. How many people are in here?
As you go up to ask her,
She's the first person I saw, so yeah.
so when you approach her, you see a fit-looking woman in her 60s. She kind of eyes you up and down as you approach, and she says, "Well, I'd been here for some time, watching. Fisk arrived shortly after I did, and they dragged 2 more into the cells. They didn't talk much, but Fisk here was rambling my ear off about having some important mission."
And who are you?
"Me? You don't know?" And she kind of like does the thing where she like brings her hand to her chest like, "Oh, I'm offended you don't recognize me. I'm
Got a lot of blood in my eye, sorry.
I'm Lady Satir Aeon Hoon. I am part of the Hoon Patriarch family."
Do I recognize the name?
Well, at the mention of Patriarch, you know that they might be one of the wealthier noble families of Baldur's Gate.
What are you doing down here?
I was captured by some cultists, and I imagine Lady Van Thamper was hoping to use my ransom to help fund her sordid affairs.
Are you willing to speak up against the Van Thampers?
Absolutely. Nothing would see me happier than bring them down.
Can I insight check that?
Yes.
God damn it.
You are inclined to believe her smile.
Would you be willing to murder her for
Oh,
locking you up?
darling, I don't fight. I pay people to fight for me. That's what you're here for. You can
How much
kill
are you
them.
paying me to... Oh, you want to pay me to kill her?
You were going to kill her anyways, were you not?
It was an option, but it wasn't the goal.
Well, I don't need you to kill her. I could enjoy her humiliation as well. It would seem that you're working towards an end, and I can help you help me by helping you, as it were.
If you can help implicate these Van Tampers after funding the murder cult and...
Murder cult, is that what they're calling it now? How gauche.
What were they calling it before?
Oh, I have no idea, but to call it just a murder cult, it's a bit on the nose, isn't it?
Right. Who else is in here?
And Fisk's hand pokes out of the northern cell. He says, "Yes, hi, I am still here."
Who are you and what are you doing in here?
My name is Fallister Fisk. I am here on behalf of a mission of my lady. I am a scholar attempting to retrieve an artifact, and I was also unfortunately captured. But if you would let me out, I could help you in whatever you are doing against the Van Thampers, because they are the ones holding the object that I am looking for. Oh,
I-
also,
Gonna...
you can just see, his head through the bars, but this is what he looks like.
I stop petting Thirstwell. Artifact. What artifact?
It is a... He kind of looks back and forth for a moment, and his eyes kind of narrow on Thirstwell. He says, I am looking for a puzzle box. My lady sent me from Candlekeep. She has been monitoring the devil activity in Baldur's Gate and Elturel for months. I have reason to believe that an artifact from Elturel was smuggled here by Thavius Krieg. And at the mention of Thavius Krieg, Rhea looks up from Nail's body and says, he did what? And looks back and he says, there is an artifact of fiendish power that was in his possession. A puzzle box. My lady believes that there is something nefarious contained within that will expose Thavius Krieg for the criminal he is. Rhea is on her feet immediately. Tries to start marching towards him.
I hold a hand up towards her.
I run my finger down Thirstwell's chest. Thirstwell, darling, do you know anything about this puzzle box?
You already took that from me. You have it in your possession. And Fallister's eyes go wide and he says, you have it?
I have it.
Please, I implore you, my lady... where are my manners? My lady is Silvira Sarvikas. She is a sage of Candlekeep. She sent me here to retrieve the artifact because we are attempting to expose Thavius Krieg for his wrongdoings.
What has he done?
I am not certain of this, but she believes that the puzzle box holds the key. He kind of sees the hatred from Rhea's eyes as she's staring at him, and she says, look at this man. He clearly is up to no good. He can't be serious. Thavius Krieg is a hero. He saved everyone in Elturel. He wouldn't be doing something nefarious. And Baldur shakes his head. He says, my lady is convinced that Thavius Krieg struck a bargain with an archdevil, and there is a copy of a contract within the puzzle. I was asked to obtain proof of his crimes.
Rhea, what do you know about Thavius Krieg besides him being a hero? What did he do to become a hero?
Thavius Krieg is a powerful priest. He saved Elturel from the grip of vampire lords when they were terrorizing the city. He is a powerful priest of Torm. He wouldn't do something as nefarious as consorting with devils.
Devils have a way of looking like angels.
She kind of looks back
Don't
at...
they, Thirstwell?
And then there's some cackling from another corner.
Oh, that is hilarious irony.
Who else is there?
You'll have to excuse me. I'm a bit thirsty. And you see a red hand stick through the bars of a nearby.
Falcarin, can you close that door, please?
I will close the door.
I'm gonna start letting these people out. Alright. Wait. Fallister?
Ballister.
Can you put their names down so I get it spelled right?
Did you not get the handout? Ballister Fisk. I will, however, spell out the other woman's name because, boy howdy, is it a weird spelling. That's Fallister Fisk's name, as written. And then Satir Dione Un. Also, wow, Max, those stats suck.
They really fucking do.
Like, the second one isn't bad.
Yeah, but you can't specialize it in anything when you have fucking 3 14s and a 13.
Well, considering the class you're picking.
Yeah, true.
And please pick the JoJo one. I want to see it.
The JoJo one.
Have you not seen the Unearthed Arcana monk that is basically just JoJo?
I have not, and I don't know what JoJo is. Well, I know what it is, but I haven't seen.
Okay, there's one that makes you Zenyatta that you get, or the siren from Borderlands 3. You just get punchy arms.
That's pretty fucking
You get
sweet.
spirit punchy arms, yeah. It is on D&D Beyond. Should be, anyways.
Sorry, taking notes is slow for me.
It's fine. The monastic tradition. It is the... Oh, why are you not showing all of the content? Oh, that's why. It should be called, Max, Way of the Astral Self, I think is.
Oh,
Okay, I'll
that sounds
give it a key.
so. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Because, yeah, it is basically you just punch things. Also, here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna let Alistair Fisk out. I'm gonna let I don't think he
person
gave
you
us
didn't talk to very long.
person.
Cut out.
She cut out real bad.
What's your name?
My name is Solus.
Right. Anyone who needs water, I'll hold out a water skin.
Sure, I will too. And I'll even pull out some food.
You have control of your token now, right, Morph? There we go.
Yes.
Anyone in here?
As a matter of fact, there is. I don't think he's ready yet.
Okay.
I can improvise. Yes. What do you need?
Ilias dog is ready.
Shut up, I only have one voice. It's deep, and that's it.
Well, you got Kelsey.
Yeah, you did have Kelsey.
Oh yeah, I did have a, psychopath.
Kelsey wasn't a psychopath.
Crazy, kind of.
Crazy, kind of sweet.
Eccentric.
Yeah, that's a better word for it.
Who are you and how did you end up here?
Sindarin. I was nabbed off the street as I entered the city. I do not know why.
I'll let him out too.
Everybody.
Thank you.
And you see, daggers aren't only used for pain.
Can I have the healing potion back?
Yeah, I give it back to her.
I down it immediately.
It is safe to assume that none of your gear is on you. However, when they go to drag Nail's body into this room, you see that it is a storage locker, and it has, miraculously, all of the prisoner's gear. You're a caster, you don't have gear.
Did Nail have anything on him?
As a matter
My
of fact,
What a bit.
God, okay.
you take his Warhammer. Now, he has a bunch of manacles. He's got 97 gold on him and 1 electrum piece. Lucky electrum piece. There's also a shovel, a sledgehammer, and a crowbar. A healer's kit. That would have been helpful.
I'll take the healer's kit.
He has an iron pot.
I'm gonna hand the healer's kit to Valkaren.
Right. Then I will take his gold, his lucky electrum.
You
How
have
many
2
manacles?
lucky.
I'm only gonna take one
He only
set
has
of
one.
manacles.
He only has 1 manacle. Just 1.
And if she doesn't want the healing kit, I'll give it to Ray.
I'll take the healing kit too.
Okay.
I'm not proficient in medicine, but you know.
I am really fucked up.
I think it might be best if you take the time to recover then.
How many of you can fight?
The noblewoman looks to the side, and Ballister actually raises his hand. He says, I may be a scholar, but I am also trained in defending myself. If you would trust me with a sword, I could do my part.
We need everyone at this moment.
Sindarin, clenches his fist.
Is Lily looking visibly injured?
Yes.
Yes.
They all look injured. Rhea starts to protest that Ballister shouldn't be given a weapon. He was in prison. But he walks over and he just kind of is like, if it is not too rude, I may borrow your friend's weapon. And he takes a blade off of Nail's body. I will respect and put it to good use.
Thank you.
She just kind of starts to open her mouth, wants to say something, and she's can't really trust him. He just
I put a hand on Ray and I start walking her over. Keep an eye on Thirstwell.
Oh, I've got an eye on Thirstwell.
Excuse me for just a
should
second.
Oh, his soul is forfeit to whoever this lady is.
I didn't catch any of your name.
You can call me Lily.
Well, Lily, you're looking beat up a bit, so here, let me... And, Solus will reach out a hand to rest on your shoulder.
Hold on a moment, please, if you don't
Okay.
mind.
If you insist.
Just a moment.
The name is Val.
Rhea,
it's like
what did I promise you before?
that you would help me. And she's gritted her teeth.
And I will. I told you I will help you find him.
You can't just
And
let people talk about him like this. He's my lord.
maybe he still is. Maybe he was. We don't know. I promised I would help you find him, and I promised we will get to the bottom of whatever these allegations are. If he really has done something bad, then I don't know. But if he hasn't, then maybe there's some way to prove it, but I promised you.
How can you just trust this man? He was locked in a cell.
He hasn't. So are all these people.
To be fair, we've been kidnapped.
She kind of looks over Lily's shoulder we're having a private conversation here. And then looks back and she
Not
says,
really a place for a private conversation.
she scrunches her nose a bit more.
I lost 2 of my friends in a span of 5 minutes.
Which means
I
we need
want
to be
to figure this
focusing
out.
on the Van Thampers, not throwing around allegations of Avius Krieg. You said you would help me, and I'll help you get vengeance for them. We can't be muddling up who's really responsible for all of it. Avius Krieg did not kill your friends.
I'm not here for vengeance. I'm here to make sure that people don't die. I'm here to try and make this place better.
Sometimes that requires a heavy hand, Lily. There's a difference between anger and righteous anger. Knowing when to fight, not just protect.
Just expect anything from anyone.
Thurswell chimes in, says, "Yes, you really should be prepared for the worst. It's not like..."
Gag him again.
Oh, no, let me. I take it out. And then I gag him.
He seems to enjoy that a little more. The tear kind of rolls her eyes. Is anyone going to change his trousers, or is he going to walk around soiled this whole time?
I think it's quite fetching.
I did not hear you, Morph.
Oh, well, he was saying, I think it's more amusing this way.
You like having your trousers soiled, don't you, Thirstwell?
Don't king shame him. Bad Thirstwell, aren't you? He looks thoroughly degraded and kind of into it.
It's like, you have no kink to be ashamed of, unless you're into humiliation, in which case you should be very ashamed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is that picture from earlier this week.
One of the great Van Thampa's sons, and my family's the one ashamed of me.
Anyway.
That is a good question. Why are you keeping this whelp?
He's my pet.
Bit of a liability, don't you think? You could
Aren't all pets liabilities?
You could put him in one of these cells, and he wouldn't be any more in danger.
I was going to say leverage.
I didn't hear you, Val.
But then I couldn't pet him.
I think he's enjoying that too much.
It's not really for his enjoyment, it's for mine.
Rhea just shakes her head and she's, "Can we please go and not talk about this depravity?"
Are we going to continue? If we rest, we may be discovered.
Then we should soldier on.
We have the advantage of numbers now, Ballister says. There might be warrant for you all taking a small break.
Short rest then, but we can't take up too much time.
It did also seem that the Tiefling was offering healing.
Let me see how well I do with the rest first.
Very well. If that is what you want.
You should go with the healing first because he's a warlock, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's out of character, though.
I insist, though, and he's just going to place a hand on your shoulder. Where's mine?
The oven.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. No, let me re-roll that. It doesn't automatically upcast.
It should. Should ask you to upcast it.
It does, but I forgot.
Okay.
You heal for 14 instead of 7.
Thank you.
Double. It's kind of funny because you rolled the 7 again.
Hmm.
Well, rolled a 3 again.
I'm gonna use the cell keys to lock the door. I'm not worried about anyone discovering the. Well, they'll see ashes, I guess. Well, I've been scooping the ashes up as I went. Just have like a pouch of devil ashes. But
Come, pet. It's time for a rest. I'm gonna pull Thirstwell into the storage area with a dead nail.
Over here?
oh no.
Oh dear.
Before she leaves, I'll tap her on the shoulder too.
Yeah. Thurswell visibly gulps and like has that like help me look before he's dragged off.
16 for Val.
Rhea will probably lean up against this wall and just kind of like have a crossbow ready on the closed door while she relaxes.
I'm gonna close the door to the storage room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna pull out some fine clothes. Would you like to put them on yourself, or do you want me to do it for you?
He is just full on kink shaming Thirstwell. He kind of looks and he's. Are they nice clothes?
Yeah, they're fine clothes.
He kind of looks them over a bit and he says, I suppose I could do it. You'd have to unshackle me.
I'll unshackle him and hand him the clothes.
Now
If you try
dress.
any
I
funny
want to
business-
watch.
And when you unshackle him and he starts to get dressed, he takes his time getting changed, and he says, I think that us working together might be beneficial in the end. I think that if you stay... No. I think that if you walk with me and say we're going to go scout, it will be fine. And he puts a lot of emphasis on walk. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Damn. Okay. You feel some magic start to wash over your body, and there is magical command behind the word walk, but you immediately shake it off.
Oh, Thirstwell, darling, you know those things, they don't work on me.
Gulps again.
And I immediately shackle him again and give him a tug out of the room. I don't care how dressed he is, he could be half dressed.
And so Thirstwell comes out. He's got a new pair of pants on. He doesn't have his shoes. His shirt is not tucked in. He looks quite disheveled, but changed into new clothes.
He tried funny business, and I had to stop the process.
I'm holding the keys to this place. You might want to get him some shoes.
Alright. I'll throw him the shoes. No, you know what? I'm not going to unshackle him, so I'm going to put the shoes on him.
Okay.
but not tie the laces.
Exactly.
That way, if he runs, he might trip.
Now how to punish you for that little stunt?
I don't know what you're talking about. Lily, don't let her do anything harmful to me, please. I'm supposed to be your prisoner.
Don't do any permanent harm
Apparently,
to him.
you're a pet.
It seems he should just be put out of his misery.
Oh god, no. Keep me away from him, too. Why are you not wearing a shirt?
It isn't necessary in this climate.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
I'm at full health.
I'm going to.
Did we decide to take an hour?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Everybody who's rolling, do that, and then we can continue conversation. Let's just get the healing out of the way.
Well, the warlock brought me up to full.
Huh.
Hey, please. You're kidding.
This is why we did the healing first, and now all my spell slots are back.
Shay, your rolls and my rolls.
I know. This is
At least the rolls that count.
Rhea has...
Actually, I'm full on the second one.
8. Hey.
Oh man, my thing doesn't come back until after a long rest. That's okay.
It's 2. 7. Sheesh. Good. Yes, that'll get her back up. Actually, that's exactly where she needed. Okay. Thirstwell doesn't need to heal. You guys don't need to know how much health he actually has. But the hour goes by pretty uneventfully. It doesn't seem like anybody has come down this way looking for you, but you also had the door locked the entire time. But after you feel enough time has passed, it's time to move on.
Just going over some things. Do.
I should have pre-bought reagents for resummoning my familiar.
Oh, you always have.
I didn't realize warlocks needed to do the reagents.
But gotta do
That
it.
it was
Before
just
the-
an innate part of Pact.
Before the rest, as part of the conversation I was having with Rhea, I would like to just like take her hand and just like lean closer to her and say, "You need to be ready if Krieg has fallen." And I would like to channel divinity and try to persuade her to just be prepared.
Ready, you may channel divinity. Okay.
So 10 plus 5.
So, as you say it, she's kind of had that, like, I'm watching you face towards Ballister the entire time. But as you say it, you see her expression kind of soften, and She seems receptive to what you're saying, despite a sigh, and says, I'm a knight of Elturel. I'm sworn to protect my lord until proven guilty. And
I know.
that means I have to have faith in him.
Always hope for the best. But, and I kind of like look over at Nail's body, and my eyes water a little bit. Just be prepared for the worst.
Well, we should move along. Spent enough time in here, and by now the guards have reached the villa. Should be prepared to finish our business here.
Of course.
Lily, I think it's best if you take point. I don't think me scouting is going to do much good but get us in trouble.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
Oh, light has gone. Now we're headed.
Does anyone else want to bear the light, or should I?
I am doing just fine with it if you want me to.
I'll reach out and I'll touch her blade and cast light on the blade.
And so the door reopened. Rhea takes up a position beside you, ready to continue.
Let's finish this.
I'll tap Lily's blade and cast light as well.
Okay.
Might be more helpful for you folks.
Max, does Ganassi have dark vision?
Yeah, dark vision at to 60.
Come, my pet. And I tug Thirstwall and I follow behind Lily.
What'd you say his name was? Sin something?
Sindar.
Ed.
Well, come then, friends. We cannot let our saviors have all the fun.
I forget, was down here a dead end, did you say?
I did not.
No, we
send
hadn't
you
explored
there.
down there yet.
Yep, you guys hadn't gone down that way yet.
Okay.
So you should have control of him now, Max.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Yeah. East. And as you guys step out, the tear kind of shakes her head. She says, I'm not a fighter. I have no real business being here. If the way up is clear, I'll make my leave.
It was clear when we left it.
Find the guards. Tell them of the Van Thepper's treachery.
Of course.
That's right, we did leave some guards alive, didn't we? Oh, you.
That of course, I need to insight check that right. Is she on the up and up?
Oh, she has every intention of telling people what the Van Thappers have done.
Okay. She has that sultry
Of course she does.
I mean, look
femme
at her.
fatale kind of.
Hmm.
She has that sultry femme fatale kind of tone.
Look at her. Of course she does. She knows what she wants. And she always gets it. But she does. She smiles and says, of course. I'll make sure they know. And so she heads off this.
I'm trying to be as stealthy as I can with Thirstwall in tow.
You have a rattling chain connected
Yeah.
to you, so you are doing your best. So you go up, and you round the corner. What you end up seeing is more Corridor. Corridor.
Any signs of traps or baddies?
Yeah,
You make a
once-
perception check from where you're positioned.
Other than the one chained next to me?
You gonna dress him up and make him trap?
I mean, I technically dressed him.
That's fair.
He has pants and shoes on.
But are they
Can't
frilly
punch me.
pants?
Are they frilly pants? You don't see anything. You're distracted with your new plaything. I think is the justification.
I
for
kind
that.
of I whisper, "It looks safe."
She's not looking ahead. She's
Yeah, and I'm not
fiddling with
looking
this
ahead.
while Rhea
Uh-huh.
just rolls her eyes. Gestures.
Eyes on my new pet.
Alright.
You've shown me yours, maybe I'll show you mine.
It just continues to visibly shudder. And it's not like a shudder of fear either.
You are having
Yeah.
too much fun with this.
Solus, Sin, and Phallister all know what that shudder means, and they roll their eyes. I'm rolling your eyes for you. They know what's happening.
I'm definitely keeping eyes around. Well, trying.
Gonna pause here. And
Yeah.
then
It opens up to a long passage, and you can always just put yourself there so you can see. I know that you're peeking. So as you peek around, you see that down this corridor, it is gated up. It looks like there might be an access somehow, but you don't have the means of getting over there. It is a barrier of iron bars. The sewer tunnel slopes down gradually towards the south, channeling water and sewage into the city's sewer system. The tunnel is blocked by 10-foot square barrier composed of vertical iron bars with 6-inch gaps between them, enough room for a rat to saunter through, too narrow for a normal-sized character to squeeze through.
I was gonna take the dodge action and sort of jump around the corner, so I kind of do that, and when I see that, I kind of relax a little bit. At this point, Valkaren,
Yes.
do you
Yes.
see anything out of the ordinary down here? And I'm gonna take a look around myself.
I'm gonna take Thirstwell with me and
And I'm just gonna
give
listen
it
out
another
for
look around.
and I'm gonna listen out for any footsteps approaching, anything.
Seconds. Oh. Okay. The two of you, and I think for Val, you notice that Thirstwell is looking over at this wall, and Lily, you see it as well. He seemed very fixated on this stretch of wall here. Trying to not look like he notices something about it. But you also don't
What
see
is
anything
your
else
interest?
out of the ordinary.
I'm going to move over to the wall and
I asked Thirstwell what caught his interest.
Oh, it's nothing really. Just admiring the fine sewer architecture. Yes.
For someone who doesn't like fecal matter, I don't think you're admiring the architecture.
My family built this sewer. Of course I can admire the architecture.
As they're talking, I'm going to start pressing on some of this.
And as you approach, right in front of you, you notice a trap. You explore.
Shit, should have let the rogue go first.
It's a secret door.
Oh! Okay.
Fine.
I kind of I take out one of my daggers. Next time, you'll tell me the truth. And I rub it like across his face. Not like the blunt side, like not to injure, but
You really
definitely
should
to intimidate.
You really should listen to your dom. Does she get advantage from me saying you really should listen to your dom?
No, but she probably gets it for the knife.
Okay.
You get the impression that Thirstwell is probably a bratty sub, and he just kind of like turns his nose up, and he's like, "No, like, I maybe I'll think about it." He's trying to sound tough with a knife against him.
Babaka.
Babaka, no, he's a brat.
I
not
pull
a
it back.
Sundari.
I pull it back and I sheath it.
Rhea approaches, and she says, "What have you found?"
A door. A hidden door. And I'll look to everyone and wait to see if they're, like, whenever they're just prepared.
I have my bow out and ready, Lily.
Alright. I will open the door.
Okay.
You see the tiefling brandish a sickle.
Am I capable of taking the dodge action
No,
first?
because you were making the action of opening a door.
Okay.
Roll me a D100, please. Okay. So, the act of opening this door, because it is brick and stonework here, it is not a quiet action. There is very much the grinding sound as it moves across the stonework and slides open. But when it finally gets to the position where it is open, it reveals a room. And what you see inside of the room is... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna find some appropriate music.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
Da, da, da. How I feel about India. Okay, so in this room, I hate the way it's spaced out. As it opens up, This room is lit by a pair of tall, wrought iron candlesticks in the northeast and southeast corners. 9 candles burn atop each one, casting flickering light across a claw-footed altar carved from a single block of obsidian, and which has an angel-shaped flame erupting from its top. A gray-haired woman was kneeling before the altar. The sound of the door opening, she rises to her feet, and you see Duke the Lamra Van Thamper. Da, da, da. She looks at you, and she kind of does the thing where she rolls back her sleeves and she says, "You're not one of mine. What are you doing here?" And we will roll for initiative.
I turn to Thirstwell. Mommy dearest.
But she puts up her dukes.
Let's get down to it.
Duke Van Thamper. My name is Lily.
Killed my father. Prepare to die.
I mean, she might have.
Okay, there's her. Rhea. Alistair, what are you counting? There we go. There's your sheet, Alistair. Duke.
I mean, the Lamra. That's one heck of a name.
Lamra. The Lamra Van Thamper. And see, some places also say it's the Lambra with a B. So
Either way,
I'm not
that's
sure
one
if
heck
it's-
of a name.
yeah, it's like I'm not sure it is an imposing title. And also just look at her picture. That is a scary woman.
You've been very, very talkative about her picture.
Look at that picture. She's
I
scary.
mean, look at that. Look at those guns.
Look at those guns. She keeps those rings
Yes,
on when she
she can crush watermelons with her hands.
Yeah, she could probably
Just
crush
one.
watermelons with those thighs. Yeah, she could
Well,
probably
I mean,
she
you
could
can't
probably
see your thighs, but I could imagine.
she could probably palm a watermelon and crush it too. That is real. Okay.
My name is Lily, Knight of Bahamut. You funded that murder cult. You will face justice now.
She looks at you and she says, I am Baldur's Gate. Val, you have the first go.
Where do I have to move to see her?
This is the doorway right here. I'll mark it a little better.
Would it take my whole movement to get me and Thirstwell into sight where I can shoot her without there being, like, her having any kind of cover?
Yes, that would be where you would need to be. Keep in mind you can't stay there because it's occupying Lily's space.
Yeah, well, you know I'm not going to stay there.
Yeah.
But I definitely want her to see that I have Thirstwell.
You would have to spend your action pulling him forward. This is definitely not something he's going to willingly follow you, since you have the intention of killing his mother. So you can make an opposed grapple as he is now resisting that sort of movement.
I mean, just going to where I can shoot her, I'm just going to shoot her then.
Yeah. Nice. Might I suggest
I think I'm
just
going to
put
use
your
my sneak attack on
I was
her.
like, might I suggest you just use the sneak attack this time? Hey, that's not awful.
Yeah, 5 and
I mean,
Two
like,
success.
26 damage, I mean, it's not terrible. And then, I'm going to scoot back over and bonus action high.
Is that 1826? Yeah, that's real good. Bonus action. All right. With that, I am going to.
Because my bolts of the grave have not been very good.
No, they've been kind of consistently not landing like they had been.
But if I were playing my assassin, they all would have hit.
Yes. All right, Lily, you're up.
So I'm just gonna slowly stride inside, and then my eyes are just gonna like light up so that they're just completely golden instead of there's no iris or pupil or anything, just solid gold, and then two translucent angelic platinum wings extend from my back. And then I fly up into the air, and I'm going to swoop around here. And I just point my sword at her and say, "You best surrender."
Okay. You spend your turn swooping.
Yep, it's an action to do that. I can do spells as a bonus action. I'm going to save it. Yeah, that's where I want to be.
Alrighty. Being said, seeing you attack his mother, Thirstwell, with the he is going to make a run for it. So he will attempt to AK Dexterity. So I need a athletics from you, Val. You're the one holding the chain. And you need to beat a 6. Okay.
Oh,
So,
barely.
yep. But he gets about here before you pull the chain and stop him. But as he gets about there, he says, "Don't hurt my mommy!" And he casts a quick spell, and like a white light washes over her. And Thalambra looks back and she says, "Thirsty?" And then she glowers at you, Lily. "What did you do to my boy?"
I didn't do anything yet.
5. The door, a secret door to the north,
Oh, fuck.
grinds open. And some cultists rush through it. They say, "We heard the noise, milady." And she says, "Kill them all." It's 20, 25. That'll get him to 30. And so he brandishes a weapon, comes at you. But it will be a 10 to hit.
I bat it aside.
5, 10, 15, 25. Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 30. Alistair jumps in. He comes up behind, and he has a short sword. Swings. But of course it's not doing it correctly. God bless it. I hate having to fix this on every single person. Dear Roll20, please stop doing this shit. Sincerely, Rin. Alright, so he actually rolled a natural 20 on the second swing. And I think the 14 will also hit. Okay. So I'm just rolling these. That's the... Wow, okay, that's the critical damage. But he comes in with the short sword. He gets 2 quick swipes in. Hits her for 16 as he stabs her in the back. He says, "Hello, Miss Van Thamper. You have something that belongs to my mistress." Sindarin!
Sorry, still filling in fucking monk stuff. There's so fucking much, but goddamn.
It's monk stuff.
Yes.
You punch,
Sindar
punch. Punch.
runs over here. Then, as a bonus action, he's going to spend 2 ki to summon some arms of the astral self. He slams his fist together and causes a little flash of fire as 2 fiery arms sprout from his shoulders, which then try to grapple with the...
Damn, dope.
You're not going anywhere.
You grappled Thirstwell?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Uh.
I messed up my own thing. Hold on.
If you hurt him, you'll be sorry.
The, Fallister has to make wisdom save for his attacks. He did not hit her.
Shit.
I gotta put that back. Yeah. He comes in and he tries to make the strike, but he feels Thirstwell's magic compel him not to harm Lady Thalambra. So you grapple him. Yeah, you grapple him. He will... he has to try to wiggle out. There's no chance, but he has to try. Oh. Was I rolling something wrong last time? Oh, I rolled a cultist dexterity, that's why. Not that it would have mattered. He has a -2, so it would have actually been a 4. Thirstwell rolled a 15 this time, however, but it is still not enough to break from your grapple, so you are holding him down.
Can I forcibly move him to the space below me, please?
Absolutely.
Get out of the way and stay there quietly.
It's the Lambra's turn. And she sees that Baldur tried to hurt her, and she says, "Odious, you infernal swine, you get out here and uphold our pact." And you hear from around the corner, Lily, "Yes, my mistress." And then she goes to make the punches. She also produces spectral arms. No, she doesn't do that.
Do they look just like her beefy ones?
Yeah, that would be so great, wouldn't it? That's interesting. I'm going to flavor change something because I want it to be this instead. She is going to do. She's gonna do the Pact Blade attack, but it's just gonna be the Eldritch Blast. But she's gonna use them with punches. Her Pact Blade are her fists. So she's going to come in and punch you. Damn it! Really, really hate having to fix this on each person. Okay, she comes in and makes the punchies. 22?
Yep.
So she makes the first swing, and you see like the rings on her fingers start to glow with eldritch energy, and she just uppercuts you hard with a fistful of force. And then the other one comes in with a second swing, and it's a 19 to hit.
That's my AC.
And so she uppercuts you, and then she gives a low right hook or a left hook, into the gut. And so she's just squared up and is boxing you, and she just starts putting the hurt on you. Another cultist. 30. He comes in to attack. Ballister swings. 7, of course it is. Rhea comes in, helps out Ballister. Takes swing.
We have an incoming devil. Be careful.
Val, you missed it. She has Eldritch Blast punches.
Oh, what?
Yes, I decided to change her into a Pact Blade Warlock instead of just a regular Warlock, so her punches are her packed weapon. So she is
That is smexy.
Yes, she is. She makes the punches. Flanking with Ballister, she does not roll a nat 1, but it doesn't hit. The second one is a 21. So she comes up and she Lancelots this guy. She just jumps in and she's like, "Yaha!" and just runs him through. And then she probably... you said devil incoming. She's gonna bar the door, or block the entrance here. Another cultist. Cultist can't get through because she's blocking the way. So he stands there, because he can't do anything else. Solus. We can't hear you if you're talking, Morph.
I was muttering measurements, but other than that, nothing important just yet. Solus will slip into the room, lock eyes with Lady Van Thamper, and you'll just hear him. I owe you for the kidnapping. And I'm going to... I think I'll fire a guiding bolt at her.
Okie dokie. Yes.
23?
That will hit, sir. And that's the one that gives advantage on the next one.
It does, in fact, yes.
Warlock upcast. Oh, that's not...
Jesus.
Well, he didn't critical.
Oh.
Yeah, it would have.
Okay.
It's only 19.
It would have been. It would have been awesome if he had crit.
Oh yeah, it would have been awesome.
19. 19 is still good.
But I don't think anything I have gives me advantage, right?
No, there's nothing giving it, but 19 is still good. That's a lot. So that radiant energy washes over her.
Would have been 43.
Mm-hmm. And now the next attack will provide advantage.
Yes, and I can't see Lily's health bar.
That shouldn't be a thing.
Is it because she's too far up and it's in the darkness, or
Can you see it now?
It's supposed to
I
be.
can see it now.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
it's
because
probably it's in the darkness.
Bonus action then. I'm going to expend one of my healing light.
Healing light.
Let's see, how many of these should I use? How many points are you down by?
I am 23 out of 34. So 11.
I will expend 2 of my dice, my light. And heal 6.
Thank you.
Accidentally clicked it individually instead of rolling both. My bad.
Well, that's fine. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it for now.
Alrighty. Rhea is holding the door, but as she attempts to block passage for the others, the creature, Odious, that had been commanded to enter, starts to engage her in combat. And I think just for the sake of it, Solus, you can see that she is squared up against a barbed devil. A lanky, spiny-looking creature with greenish skin, long claws. She looks to be trying to look resolved in this, but whereas the first devil went down, this one looks much tougher. But it comes at her, and it makes 3 attacks at her.
Oh, jeez.
2, 3. The 2 claws are repelled. So it's a quick succession of claw swipes that her 2-handed sword is parrying, and then it whips around and slashes her with the tail, catching her right across the cheek, drawing some blood. She'll take 8. Then a cultist will have a turn. That cultist, and he'll slash 18, and he'll also hit. And we have a bit drop, and so this cultist by the name of Big Dirk Energy, he thought the devil's gonna make it happen for him. Fame will die with him. He does a flourishing pivot and twirl before lunging with his scimitar while she is distracted with the devil, and he says, "You face Big Dirk Energy!" And he snaps his fingers as he cuts her.
Wait, what?
Yep. You face Big Dirk Energy.
That's this guy?
Nope, it's this guy up here. Next to the bearded devil, or barbed devil.
Oh, I can't.
You can't see him. He's around the corner. Oh yes, he... Oh my god, why is it doing this every time we're in combat and I'm trying to change numbers? It like freezes up every time I try and change combat number. Okay. Minus 14. Okay. There.
I love his voice though.
Yeah, he's a theater major. Show name. There he is. He's on the board. Big Dirk Energy. You guys can't see that. Big Dirk Energy. So there he is. Big Dirk swings his big dirk at her. She takes a cut. Ow! Thurswell helped mommy dearest.
I see that. So I'm gonna move into. Where can I move to see? That kind of works. Okay. So I'm gonna move into Thirstwell's space first. So you like to be called thirsty, do you? If we both survive this, I will reward you greatly. And it will be better than a pillow. She winks at him, goes over, and she'll shoot one of the cultists.
Alright. Which cultist do you shoot? The one to the right or Big Dirk Energy? The one to the right?
Yeah, that one.
Alright. Big Dirk must survive to the end. Kill you last, Big Dirk. Hit.
Oh no, I had my sneak. I had my sneak clicked and it didn't roll it.
You should be able to manually roll it too, though, like just clicking it again. There we go.
3, so 7.
Alrighty. So you fire this shot, and he gets clipped by the arrow. It looks like it really hurts. Just reload this because it's becoming a real pain to try and adjust these numbers. Just reload. Happen. Next would be Lily.
So I will turn my sword upside down and then just drop down while still hovering in the air at Lady Van Thump.
Bum, bum. Her.
12?
12 will hit. She is not in armor.
Okay. And then radiant soul damage. 8 damage total.
All right. Yeah, you drop down, bringing the sword with you, and you strike her hard, and she takes the damage, and she kind of like slashes, spits some blood. Oh, wisdom save. Nope. She doesn't have sanctuary anymore. She attacked. So yeah, you slice her, and she spits some blood on the ground, and she says, "That the best you've got?"
Nope.
And your slash was like across the chest, but it tears a sleeve. And so she reaches out and she grabs that sleeve and she rips it, and she is jacked in that arm. There are biceps, triceps, there are full-on muscles, and there's a tattoo on that arm, and it has a picture, or it has the tattoo of the Van Thamper crest, and in like a banner around it, it's basically this like it's like a heart, and the colors are like purple and gray, but the banner itself is written on it, "Stone hearts don't bleed."
When you flex, can you make it beat?
What a saying.
Mm-hmm.
My barbarian would be in love.
Maybe in another game you can meet young Thalambra, and you guys can punch your way to victory.
But yeah, I just say,
Oh yeah,
when you
refreshing
flex,
save.
can you make it beat?
He says, "I can make yours stop beating." At the promise of rewards... Oh man, I lost all of my open pages. I really dislike roll sometimes. Alright. Cultist sheets. Lambra. Pretty Devil is not the one. Arcto. Alistair.
Oop, I gotta refresh my
Veteran.
everything good?
No, I'm reopening everything because my refresh closed everything up.
Ugh.
Right. That's Thirstwell. It's his turn. That's Fallister. It's the Devil. Lambra. It's the Colts. Thirstwell, with the promise of reward, decides to be a good boy. As he's considering, he casts Sacred Flame on the cultist that you had shot. What Sacred Flame does is... see, the target gains no benefit from cover. Oh, that's it? Just lights him up like a Christmas tree. Okay, so the cultist has to dodge. They have Dark Devotion, so they have advantage on saving throws. Oh wait, I didn't need to roll that twice. He resists, so he dodges, and he kind of like looks at who threw it, but he's already back around the corner.
But he's what?
But he's already back around the corner. Thirstwell is.
Was it me?
Yeah, the cultist considers his targets. He sees that Rhea is on her heels, so he's going to swing at her.
Sorry, my Discord cut out. What did Thirstwell do?
He cast Sacred Flame at one of the cultists, but he resisted it.
Because you
He
promised to
dodged.
reward him.
Yep, you promised to reward him, so he wanted to be a good boy. He tries to swing at Rhea. Rhea backswings to protect herself. Ballister comes up. He's going to actually attack her now that there's nothing stopping him from doing so, except his ability to hit. But he lands a critical, and he gets another 46 for sneak attack, critical. So he goes ahead and lands 28 points of damage on Thalambra. Oh, okay. Yep. So he goes and he catches her in the back. Sindarin.
Sindarin looks at Valkaran and make sure you keep him on the leash. Do not lose him. And then he lets Thirstwell go. And
Having a
runs
pet's
in
a
to
big
join the fray.
responsibility.
What was the last
I
thing?
mean, Sprinkles probably died like 20 times.
He runs into the room. Then I'll stand here, and if I attack with my sick fucking astral arms that have a 10 feet range, would I get flanking on that, on what's effect?
Yes.
Sick.
The fuck?
Sindarin just walks in and very nonchalantly just kind of walks over to the wall, leans up against it, and then his shoulder arms just fucking throw themselves forward in a really quick, like, violent motion again. Ooh, tasty.
Yeah. So, with your sick astral arms, tell me how you do this.
How you do this?
Well,
How do you want to do this?
Sindarin's like, his actual arms are up against his chest, like crossed, like, you know, just folded, whatever that's called.
Like, can't touch
As he's
this.
just leaning up against this wall, and his shoulders just extend and fucking wail into the back of her head twice, like one after the other within a fraction of a second.
You just start lightning jabbing her, and she, you crack her in the back of the head, and it looks like she was ready to square up against Lily, but then you just sidecock her, and she staggers a bit before she drops down to her knees, and then she just flops over, and she's down.
Is she actually dead, or?
She is dead.
Oh, beautiful. It seems my arms were better. And that's all I do. I'll end my turn there.
Fucker.
In the most non-fast way possible, too.
It's alright, I'm here to tank.
Roll me a D100, please. Cool. I need to double check something.
Bad things are gonna happen.
No.
Depending
Depending on what happens, it's probably a good thing. I need to double check.
I'm sorry, you cut out?
Depending on what I find, it might be a good thing. I just need to find a determination.
The astral force consumes me.
You die.
Nah, I can't do that until, like, level 17 or so.
Pass into the iris.
Guys, we still have to deal with... What was his name again?
Big Dirk and
Okay.
That's the guy.
So, unfortunately, he was not summoned. Odious was not summoned by Thalambra, so he stays.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check that. Like, if he was summoned by her, he would have died when she died. But he's still here. So the fight is not over. Thalambra is done. Cultist, who is dead. Rhea will continue to hold her own, but she is going to make her job significantly easier. She knows to deal with the two cultists first. Gonna swing. It's at nope, 24, because you're there. She swipes that one away. And then the other one, 23, 11. Big Dirk gets his dirk shortened. He goes down.
Oh no, not
Big Dirk is down.
Yeah. And so she rushes in to find a better position, which really isn't much better, really. Yeah, there we go. No, that's dumb. Why would she do that? She's gonna stay there. She's not gonna rush in because there's really nowhere for her to go that wouldn't make her flanked. Cultist. This cultist is alive. He jumps in to avenge Big Dirk, and he's like, "Big Dirk, no! He just wanted to be a dancer." He swings, and his rage gives him advantage, and he slashes Rhea for 2. She dies. Not really, but it is 2 damage. Solus.
So they get advantage for rage when their friends die.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
But we don't.
Shay had the power of anger. I mean, it's not anyone's fault that Nail died right before combat ended. Or after combat ended. So, yeah. You had it for 1 round, and then, it was over. Yeah.
Is the doorway supposed to be cut like this? Because you said I should be able to see the bearded devil.
It's more thematic, because he's on the other side of the door. It is the spot in front of Rhea. If you want to see the devil, you need to get closer or do something where your line of sight actually works.
Okay, well, I cannot get in there currently, so Solus will throw an Eldritch Blast at the cultist he. 15.
15 will hit. Wow, Morph. You didn't even take the one that adds your charisma?
So that's a 15.
It is a 15, but you rolled a 1.
I didn't. Not a 15. That is 5 force damage. Sorry.
Oh, you do have your charisma added?
I do. It just didn't get added. I didn't add it.
It doesn't do it automatically. You have
Oh,
to manually put it
Yeah,
in.
no,
I thought
you
I
have
did.
to. You have to add it in. Yeah.
I thought I did. Apparently, I didn't.
5 is better than 1. 5. He's still standing.
And bonus action, I'm gonna healing light.
Healing light. Who are you healing light?
My healing. Rhea.
Okay, you cut out. That's why I asked.
Oh, sorry. I must have released the button too soon.
Alright, so that's a 2.
That is a 2. Yes.
Right, she heals the damage that avenging Dirk energy had put on her. Damn it, he could dance. Big Dirk will be missed. Yeah, Big Dirk energy doesn't get his turn anymore because he's dead. Odious, the devil, will continue to try and push Rhea out of the way. Alhambra. Oh, ba, ba. Alright. And tail. Nope. Roll a d100 for me, somebody. Why do I not have this bookmarked yet? Failure chart. There we go. 66. Weapon attack fumble on 66. Weapon slips from your hands. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. Alright, so he misses.
His tail
Hey.
gets
Throws his tail.
torn apart.
Yep,
It falls off like
a
a
lizard.
skinks.
a lizard. Oh yeah, but he misses. She's on the defensive again. And now it's Valkaren's turn. He saw Thirstwell be a good boy and zap one of the cultists, or at least try.
Well, I'm gonna. I can see the cultist in front of Rhea, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot that SOB.
Shoot him.
25.
Yes. I think you do. The arrow catches him right in the neck, and he goes down.
I was kind of hoping his head would fly off.
Yeah,
the
no,
force.
it's a Princess Mononoke. His arms get nailed to the wall at the far end, and there's nothing left of him besides that.
Princess Mononoke, awesome movie. It's actually my favorite.
It's a good one.
I'm
The
gonna-
dangers of
so after-
industrialization.
After I shoot the arrow, I'm gonna lick Thirstwell and give him a pull. I saw that, and I'm gonna pull his bolt over here, and I'm gonna bonus action hide behind the.
And your stealth. Look at this boy. He's into it.
He's not gonna survive the sex.
He's thirsty.
He is just gonna
I mean,
die
that-
of dehydration.
Have you seen me?
He's
Of
thirsty.
course he's not gonna
Thirstwell.
survive.
He's thirsty Thirstwell. Alright. Lily. Valambra goes down. She got spirit punched from behind.
Right. Okay. Uh,
But there's a
I-
devil that you know of in the other room.
I just fly around.
Can't land there, that's an altar.
Wait, if I'm. Oh,
You will
okay,
not
If I'm here,
be
am I flanking?
Nope, because you're fighting through a doorway.
Okay. Can I fly above the altar and still reach him?
Yes? Well, no. Maybe. Hold on. I'll go ahead and describe this room since you're in there.
Okay.
2 rows of wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber. Each one... Oh, wait, did I read the wrong one? Nope. It is virtually the same description. 2 tall wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a longsword stands atop a dais to the south. A 6-foot tall fiend bristling with spines, that's what you see there, stands west of the statue, blah blah blah, glaring for black-robed cultists who kneel, blah blah blah. 9 tapestries depicting the layers of the 9 hells adorn the walls. So these cultists are dressed in black robes and gold masks, and there are 9 tapestries depicting the layers of hell. And there is an angel statue with glowing eyes and a longsword.
Would it be an action to recognize the statue?
You can spend your time studying that over fighting it, yes.
No, I'm gonna fight, which is why I asked if it was an action.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm just gonna spin around this devil, and since I can't get in the way of the statue, which sucks, but oh well.
It's a big statue.
I'm just
Sorry,
gonna fly.
How many did you say?
How many what?
How many, like, statues?
Oh, there's just one giant statue in the room.
Yep. But I will be flying, so I'm like face level with the devil that's probably taller than me, and
Whoop his butt. You know what? No. No, you're flanking. It's fine. This isn't. This
Okay.
is awesome. Be awesome. Tired of the dice screwing up what you want to do. Radiant,
Yeah, me too.
Radiant Soul is rolled damage as well, so you do that again.
No, that's not rolled. It's just a solid 3. It's what my
Oh, is it a
number
solid 3? Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, so 18.
And my last smite.
There it is. That's critical, though.
So I fly around, like hovering in the air, and I just whip the sword out with a bright, glowing platinum.
Holy shit,
so
33?
15 slashing damage and 36 radiant damage.
Yep. Okay, so I will count the reduced first. 36. It hurts. It cuts him deep, and he hisses in pain as that makes contact. He does not have any vulnerabilities, but you get through.
Bow before the might of the platinum dragon.
Cool. Thirstwell is hiding around the corner, so he is going to abstain from action. Ballister is going to hang back. He's not here to fight devils. Sindarin.
Sindarin is here to fight devil.
Yeah, get in there and punch it, boy.
I'm not going fucking near that thing. I have a 10 feet range. He's going to...
Well, here's the thing, though.
Such a manly action. He's going to hide behind Rhea.
I was gonna say, here's the thing, though. You're trying to punch around corners now.
Fine, I'll just walk in there.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to stay there. You can probably roll your way out of an attack opportunity.
I don't have to do that. I can just key my way out of it too. But nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna attack twice.
Yeah. Punch his butt. There you go, see?
What is with all your criticals?
There you go.
Yeah, not on the one I
Crits,
needed
man.
though.
Can I have some of them?
Can we has crits?
Yeah, not on your other character.
I got 2 of them on nail, just not where I needed them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. So it's 8 and makes 14. But yeah, you managed to resonate some resounding hits on him.
And that's all radiant damage too.
Yeah, they're radiant, they are unimpeded, and you whoop his butt. Anything else?
Nope. Sindarin just stands there, arms crossed, looking, kind of bored at the situation.
Oh, that's rude.
Hey,
Right.
his spectral arms are doing the work.
Rhea, being the Hell Rider that she is, swings her sword. Somebody roll me a D100, please. 22. You lose your balance while attacking. Rhea slips and falls prone. She overextends her swing, falls prone, tries to get back up onto her feet and make the second attack. Looks around, making sure nobody saw that happen. Everyone saw
I
it
didn't.
happen. Okay. Lily didn't see it happen, and she lands a weak hit. having
Val
lost
didn't
her
see it
foot.
happen. She's hiding behind a wall.
There you go. Solus!
Sola saw everything. Oh, I'm gonna hate this, but fuck. Solus runs past.
Oh. interesting. Critical! Nope, it's a 17. Take 9 piercing. Claws you.
Yep.
It pokes you with a long finger. But yeah, continue. You get poked.
Yes, and I will. This thing's taking damage.
It has.
Quite a bit, actually.
Quite a bit.
Then this.
After, Lily just fucking exploded him.
I mean, you had unresisted damage too, so that counts.
Why did I
it was-
not set this up as an attack?
Did you not set it?
Solus will point his hand out and snap his fingers, and instead of a snap, it's just going to be the bonging of a giant bronze bell.
Long.
As it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
$20.
Okay. Nope, it makes it.
Ready.
Right, not gonna fuck around anymore.
It looks at you, holds up the finger that it poked you with, licks your blood off of its finger, and then it goes. Yeah.
What?
It went.
Okay. Is that it?
Is that ever it? Is that ever really it? Wait, why is it? Not working. Hold on. Really messes up what I'm trying to do when it doesn't want to blah 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 like I asked it to. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm speaking in Infernal. Anyone who speaks Infernal, he says, "Hey, fuck this guy up." Can do.
I really should have seen this coming.
Oh, that is fantastic.
And in Infernal, I will respond, I'd rather it if you didn't.
But do you see what it rolled for initiative, Morph?
Yes.
Fantastic. It's going to make all of its attacks on you now. 1, 2... Did a 12 hit?
12 is, I think, technically my AC.
Sweet. And... Wow, okay. Yeah, he tells it to...
Good night, everybody.
Tells it to fuck you up, and it does.
So I didn't even last a session.
You're not dead yet.
2 failed saves.
No, he
Yep.
didn't go. He didn't go down immediately.
9, 7, that's 16.
Oh, wait, how much health
I
did you
had
have?
15 hit points at the time. Yeah, it crit me on that.
Oh. It crit you on after you went down?
So it's 2 failed death saves.
Yes, that if the tail hits, the tail definitely hits, then yes, I would have been it just automatic.
Oh, okay.
So the 20 didn't even matter.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing then. Alright. Val, you're up!
Alright, I'm gonna... so if I'm dragging Thirstwell, does that mean my movement is halved?
Yes.
But you can bonus action dad.
You know what? I can move here and I can... No, that's not the one I want to see. Can I see him from here? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I'll say you can.
I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna miss. But I'm gonna bonus action hide. And bolt to the grave. That's not gonna hit either, but I'm still gonna hide.
Okay.
Oh, that worked!
There it is.
So now Thirstwell and I are up here.
Okay, I got him. Lily.
I will fly over here, land, plant a hand on Solace, and use my healing hands, which heals you for 3.
I appreciate that. And that resets my failures.
Get back to safety. And then I float up again, and I will flutter back into this position. And that is my action. And I'm out of stuff I can do with my bonus action. So that's me.
Fine.
Focus down this main devil. He's maintaining this one here.
Thirstwell does nothing. Alistair does nothing. Zendara.
Did I miss something on my turn?
Nope. Your turn is now.
Okay. I could have swore I was away for at least one round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Sindarin is going to obey the flying woman and rail this bottom demon with 2 hits.
Both will hit.
No, whoops, that's the
I was
wrong
gonna say,
one.
those are just-
That should be... Yeah, that should be radiant damage, sorry.
Okay.
But the damage is the same nonetheless.
7 radiant.
What's that?
7 radiant.
Yep.
Radiant. Rhea, also following instructions, will try to not be completely bad this turn. That's a 13. That doesn't hit. And nope, she's just gonna be bad.
15 doesn't hit.
She's not flanking with you. I just let you have that because you really needed a win with bad rolls. All right. She will probably move in though. There's no point in hiding in the doorway there. Right. Solus. You're on the ground. There's a devil over you. But you're alive.
Yes, that is a good thing.
Roll. Roll for your life.
Just trying to see how far I can get if I actually do stand up. Yeah, I will stand up and use my action to disengage. And hide around the corner.
Alright, so you stood up, disengaged. That was it?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to use my final healing light on my...
Oh, wait, no, you're fine. Four. Right.
Better than nothing right now, so that's my turn.
Odious goes for the weak link. Slash. Jesus. Friggin' flibbin' fribbin' Brad. D100, somebody please. 27. Your attack missed and gaze upon the chaos of battle, causing your confidence to falter. Disadvantage on your next attack roll. Alright. So this one's at disadvantage. Not that it matters. Alright. So it attacks Rhea, going for her with two really bad swings and then one feint that manages to catch her off guard. But the other one rushes in on this side, trying to do very much the same thing. It has flank. 1. Okay. 2. 15. And 3. 22. Her AC is a 17. So she'll take another 13 as she's just getting tag teamed by these two. Ow.
I'm going to shoot him.
Uh, 13 will not hit.
Is that gonna hit?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna bonus action hide. Not very well, but then I'm gonna bolt from the grate.
20 will hit.
10 necrotic.
You don't hide well, but you manage to land one of your feathers this time. It does 10 damage. Maj. Lily, your friend's getting hurt.
Rhea, back through the door where they can't flank you. And I swing on this.
21 will hit.
10 slashing, 3 radiant.
Alright, that hurts.
And I'll fly over this way a little bit.
I'm just going to take them off the list because they're hanging back. Sadarin. Punch that boy.
No, sorry. Looking at D&D Beyond. Yes, punch that guy.
Yes.
Targeting the one on the right, of course.
Yes. First hit, no. Second.
6 radiant.
Radiant.
And I'm going to stay exactly where I am, because fuck taking attacks from both of them.
Yep. Rhea's gonna negate their flank. She's gonna try and take down that lead one as well. Womp. Womp. Hey, she hits. That's so good. Solace.
Can I see the Barb Devil clearly from here at least?
Yes, you can. Is there healing?
Then
He's fine
I
now.
will do that. And he's going to eat an Eldritch Blast, hopefully.
Doesn't need Eldritch power.
20.
Or
That's better.
wow.
Or 13.
Hey,
That's a good number.
you want to know how much health it had?
14.
Less than that or equal to that?
12. And so you hit it, and it looks like it's getting ready to pounce on Sindarin when you shoot it and you blast this force hole through its chest, and it kind of looks over at you. It says, "I told you to fuck him up," and then he just burns away. And then the other one just is like, "My bad." It poofs.
In Infernal, I just mutter, "Gotcha, bitch."
Well, tough once I get healed. Thanks. That marks the end of combat. And also marks where we're going to stop tonight, because we are over. But hey,
Alright.
you guys defeated the Lambra Guns Out Van Thamper.
That is a thing we
Good job,
accomplished. yes.
everyone. It took 2 player deaths.
It did take 2 player deaths. Oh, and I'm sure by this time next week, this door will open and I don't remember character name. Shayna will stumble through this side being like, "Guys, I'm here."
Where's everybody else?
Who are the fuck are these two?
Well,
And would
what
they
did
like
you-
cupcakes?
4 actually.
Who the fuck
There
are
are
these
4
for?
people. She-
What the fuck happened here? You murdered people without me? You know, stuff like that. But hey, we're done now. And it was good to be back. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you all enjoyed the
Well,
show,
good for-
be sure to give us a follow, or subscribe, or check out our Patreon, because all of your contributions help make our show better. Also, thank you to Voivodid for Big Dirk Energy, the dancing cultist who managed to actually get something done, unlike the other cultists who play in this campaign.
I imagined him showing up again at some point. He wasn't really dead.
Well, you
He's
know,
going to be summoned from hell.
you know, eternal
You-
rewards and stuff. But hey,
Who knows what our Death Cleric will do with it?
yeah, who knows? There might be plans.
To just add dark energy to their
Yeah,
their
some big dirt bone energy.
Alright.
But this is where we conclude. And so we will see you next week. Maybe? Next week. What? Next week? 21st. Yes, we should be all here. Yeah, that's not a holiday at all. The holiday's in the middle of the week.
I'll
Alright.
still be in school, so it's not a
Okay.
holiday yet.
Well, there you go. So we'll catch you next Saturday for more Descent into Avernus. Bye-bye!
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.